So it all started 2 days ago, April 13th. I saw this tweet from the Senior Vice President of Ancestry, and I was quite excited. He was talking about the new feature that they had that let people see their ethnicity inheritance from their parents. I thought, oh, that's great. Let's see it. I mean, I pretty much know what it should be from my research, but it seemed like a really kind of a neat tool. Well, I got to tell you, I'm angry. I'm angry at you, Ancestry. You betrayed me. I know you might not be able to tell it, but I'm quite upset.
It's like you're trying to get me to blow my stack. Maybe that's the plan. Oh, I'm awarding you. He's gonna go kablam. Oh.
I went on and saw the Ancestry tool. It's really nice new tool. Let's see which traits are passed down from which parents, which is kind of neat. It's not something that I've seen, but I tell you what, I'm really happy with that. I enjoyed it. They give all the details here and how they calculate this information, so it's great. But your new feature is great, Ancestry. But why did you do it to me? When I first got my results back from Ancestry DNA last July, I was really kind of excited. I really confirmed my research, and it made me really proud of the heritage that I know I had. As you can see in this video that I posted originally last July, my DNA results were showing that I was 54% Scottish and 46% Irish. Great. I mean, that's really what I was expecting. I was really kind of excited. Then they did another update in the fall, and it changed again, but it wasn't a big deal. It was showing that I was now 58% Scottish and 42% Irish. Not bad. As you can see in this video, I was quite excited and really enjoyed it. And I'm a YouTuber. I follow a lot of different people's channels. I'm often looking at different videos and seeing what people's DNA results are, and especially people that think they're Irish or Scottish. And I always when I have the time, I take to congratulate them when they show that they have no English ancestry in their DNA, because that's really important to a good person of Celtic blood like me. Well, Ancestry, you screwed that up big time. It changed my results. I don't know how you did it. I don't know what happened. Now I'm showing that I'm 48% Irish and 43% Scottish. So my Scottish dropped quite a bit. And you know what it got replaced with? 9% bloody English. Well, English and North European. Ancestry, why? I mean, I drink whiskey. I don't even like gin. How can that be? Why, Ancestry? Why? So, Ancestry, what am I going to do about it? I mean, I can drink gin, I guess, but I'm not going to touch Pimm's. Oh no. You've changed my whole life. I'm almost ashamed now. You're saying I'm English. I'm bloody English. Next thing you know, I'll be watching Coronation Street. All joking aside, the new DNA information that Ancestry has put out is really exciting. It's a little bit different, and I know when I watch these videos when people are talking about their DNA and they've done comparison with other DNA groups, and I see often on Ancestries or MyHeritage or any of those the DNA sites, social media, people are asking why are their DNAs different from different places? Why do they change? What happened? And you really need to understand the sort of the different, not ways that the individual companies conduct their and develop their algorithm, but it's really about the people groups that they are using. And so basically what happened with this update is that my DNA didn't change, but they got more information about it. They got more people that, when they've done their research on their heritage, that have matching parts of my DNA now that were showing that they were English or Northern European. It's not, like I said, that my DNA suddenly changed and I'm suddenly 9% English and I wasn't before. And actually, if you go back to my other videos, I was really surprised. I was in Ancestry that I was showing up as 100% Irish Scottish mix, because just of the history and of the nature. I knew my family, my ancestors that came to Canada. They were, from what I can trace, they all originated either from Ireland or Scotland. But there was so much mixing of the groups of people, as people from Northern England went to Scotland or Ireland for work, would have gotten married, would have been ingratiated themselves in Irish or Scottish culture, or vice versa. There was Irish people that had moved out of Ireland and Scotland. Not only did they come to North America and Australia, but they might have become part of English culture and at one point and married into an English family and then moved back to Ireland or Scotland. So it's quite possible from that. It has just to do with their pools. Whenever there's these changes, it's not something to get angry about, even if it does show you're English. But it's something just to take and have an understanding. And it gives me something to look for, to try to see if I can figure out those English connections by going through the matches that I'm showing now and seeing which ones there would be showing showing that English ethnicity matches. So really, it's something to be excited about. Not the being English part. Don't get me wrong. Let's not talk about past history. But I guess that's what I actually do all the time, is talk about history when I talk about genealogy or history on my YouTube channel. My ancestry, thanks for the update. Really appreciate it. I really like the new tool. I haven't gone too deep into it. But I do think it's kind of neat. And I'm pretty sure from what this shows, it shows that the English might be coming through on, I'm assuming it's my mother's side, because it's where it took off that Scottish part. So I'm thinking that's where it is. So it gives me something to research, because it is. I know if I go back a few more generations from where my ancestors first came to Canada, like I said, I can trace it back to Scotland or Ireland, but I know with some of my Scottish, I do see lines that do creep in there from England. It's really, if you go back enough generations on an island like Cape Breton, you're going to have that mix. There's only so many people going back so many generations, and when you follow your generations back, you'll have more grandparents than there were population. And like I'm talking about all of the British Isles, just by going back, your 15th, 20th great grandparents, sets of great grandparents, just the sheer number that exist when you start getting up that high. So there's bound to be some. And like I said, I'm really excited. It gives me something new to look at, something new to research, and I hope to have a more detailed video on it later. Meanwhile, though, I think I'm going to go back to my whiskey and scotch. I just can't drink gin. I've tried. I mean, I do like British comedies. Monty Python's okay. And yeah, the Beatles, they're from England, so Rolling Stones too. But I don't know. I guess I just have to live with it. Anyways, thank you, Ancestry, for your update. I really do appreciate it. It gives me something to research, to keep developing videos as these updates from the various DNA companies come in. I find it really fascinating. So I'm really, really happy. And you know what? If you haven't got a DNA test, go get one. There's links in my description to various DNA tests you can get. All my DNA videos should be popping up on the screen now. So thank you for watching. and keep searching for your ancestors.